Now comes the part in the show where Scott and I talk to you about love.
Yes.
Yes.
Something I don't really know that much about. I'm
It's a
still
mystery.
learning. Here's a video game that's trying to teach me
Yeah,
about
if you
love.
play this game, Catherine, you will learn everything there is to know about love.
Is that right?
Yeah, and being a good, faithful boyfriend.
As long as she doesn't find out, you're safe, right? Just act like it never happened.
Let's talk a little bit about the premise of the game. It stars one of these sort of schlubby Japanese guys who I feel like we've seen before.
Well, they
They're
don't
kind
really-
of slacker guys
Yeah.
who are in bars a lot.
He's complaining about his job, he complains about his girlfriend. A lot of woe is me type
Yeah,
stuff.
so that makes me not like him that much, especially when I
he's not
see him
endearing.
with his girlfriend who's 32 years old,
Yeah.
very attractive, very
Yeah.
ambitious
Her
young
name is
woman.
Catherine.
Catherine with a K.
Yes, and then Catherine with the C is this mysterious new woman that turns up when he's already drunk in the
She's
bar.
blonde and bosomy,
Yeah.
and she's very flirty, and
Well, she slips as they're sitting next to each other.
Next thing you know,
falls
boom,
into his lap.
He wakes up and he has cheated
Yeah.
on his
Everybody's
potential
naked.
fiance. So he's racked with guilt. He doesn't know what to do. He's torn between these two worlds.
We're talking about a video game here, people.
Is this gonna be a problem?
A big part of the actual gaming that you're going to do is pretty simple to pick up, but very difficult to master. It's kind of a take on Q*bert in a way, where you've got all these blocks that you have to climb up, and you have
Right.
to avoid all of these enemies and,
Well, what
and
happens
deal
is-
with sheep that are in the way.
What happens is you go into a dream
That's
world
right. Mm-hmm.
at night, and you are wearing underwear with hearts on them and
Yep.
nothing else, and you're holding a pillow, and you have ram's
An
horns on
homage
the side of
to,
your head.
Maximo.
I know you think we're just making this up,
Nope,
but
we're
no,
not.
this is exactly what happens in the game. And
Yeah.
so the challenge is to get through 3 of these towers and to understand the physics of the blocks and how the different blocks are going to react when you move them, you push them, you pull them,
Yes.
you move them to the side. There are some blocks that are trapped, some that crack underneath your feet.
Yep, and a lot of it is pulling out enough of these blocks so that you can make your own stair steps in time with whatever's coming up from the depths of hell to come and grab you. And it becomes
This is-
incredibly tense, this game.
Well, at that point, it was really a turning
Yeah.
point for me because I just thought, you know
and
what,
the difficulty ramps.
this game. I was so mad.
It is a finesse game. It's a game where you have to think before you act, or you're screwed. But that's the thing that hooked me with the game. I mean, I like this kind of a puzzle game. Narratively, it's got some very interesting hooks.
What
and
did you think about the cutscenes, though?
I thought they were pretty cool.
I thought they were pretty boring.
Yeah?
I started skipping them. I started caring less and less. I felt like they
Well-
were becoming a little too self-indulgent. They were a little too gassy. They
I
needed
think the
an
thing
editor.
about this game, honestly, is that you can't just sit and blow through it in a weekend. This is one of those games where you let it sit in your mind for a bit and then you go back to it because it's so different. It's so unique. It's
By
made by
different, you mean annoying?
There's still something so
Annoying.
special and unique and fun about this game
And
that
annoying.
I'm hooked, but I don't want to play it in
I
huge,
don't want to play it ever again.
huge full meal sizes. It's bite-sized.
There is something interesting here and novel, and it's unlike anything I've ever seen before.
I
and
had
so
weird
you know what?
dreams after playing this game about weird dreams.
Is it gone? I'm safe, right?
I'm hooked on this game. I think it's totally
I'm
cool.
glad you enjoy it. So
Cool.
who do you pick? Catherine with a K or Catherine with a C? Go.
Catherine with a K.
Catherine with a K for me as well.
Absolutely. This is a great game. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. What are you giving it?
Give it a 4.5.
Wow.